What if I told you the real markers of wealth aren't the private jets, mega yachts, or flashy logos? That's often the territory of newcomers. The truly established, the old money, tend to follow a set of unwritten rules and timeless traditions designed to be almost invisible to outsiders. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 15 of those traditions, from their surprisingly simple fashion choices to the unbreakable social codes that govern their private lives. For those who have built their fortunes over generations, wealth isn't something to be loudly announced, it's something to be quietly preserved. It's a philosophy woven into the fabric of their daily lives, guiding everything from how they dress to how they speak. While the world chases fleeting trends and instant gratification, old money operates on a different timeline, one measured in decades and legacies, not seasons and moments. These traditions are the invisible architecture supporting their world, ensuring that what was built long ago endures for generations to come. So, if you've ever been curious about the subtle, often hidden world of generational wealth, stick around. We're about to decode the lifestyle that money can't buy. Fashion and lifestyle traditions. The old money aesthetic has captured the modern imagination, but it's more than just a passing trend. It's a doctrine. It's a masterclass in quiet luxury, where the loudest statement you can make is the quality you can feel but can't necessarily see. Let's start with the traditions that define their tangible world. Tradition number 1, quality over quantity. The absolute foundation of an old money wardrobe is a fierce commitment to quality over quantity. This isn't about having a closet overflowing with clothes. It's about a curated collection of pieces built to last a lifetime. Where fast fashion encourages a cycle of wear it once and toss it, the old money mindset champions the idea of buy less, but buy better. They see clothing as an investment, not a disposable good. Think of it in terms of cost per wear. A $1,000 hand-stitched overcoat worn for 20 years is, by their logic, a much better value than a $50 trendy jacket that falls apart after one season. This philosophy is rooted in a deep appreciation for craftsmanship. They seek out garments made from superior materials with meticulous attention to every stitch and seam. This tradition isn't about depriving yourself, it's about being intentional. It's a quiet rebellion against the consumerist frenzy of modern life. They understand that true luxury isn't about having more, but about having the best. This results in a wardrobe of reliable, beautiful pieces that only get better with age. A perfectly worn-in leather bag, a cashmere sweater that grows softer with each wear, a timeless watch passed down through the family. It's a tangible representation of a core belief that enduring value will always outshine fleeting novelty. Tradition number 2, timeless classic designs. Walk into an old money closet and you won't be blinded by the latest runway fads. Instead, you'll find a serene collection of timeless classic silhouettes that have looked good for decades. Think of the essentials: the tailored blazer, the crisp white shirt, the perfect trench coat, and the classic cable knit sweater. These garments are the backbone of their style because they are immune to the constantly changing whims of fashion. This focus on classic design is a strategic choice. Chasing trends is a way to signal that you have the disposable income to keep up. Old money, however, has nothing to prove. Their status is secure. By choosing styles that were elegant 50 years ago and will be elegant 50 years from now, they project stability and confidence. Their clothing doesn't shout for attention, it commands respect through its quiet, unwavering good taste. This doesn't mean their style is boring. On the contrary, it's a canvas for personal expression through subtle details: the cut of a lapel, the drape of a fabric, the choice of a discreet accessory. While younger generations might opt for slightly more relaxed fits, the core principle remains the same. They are curating a personal uniform that transcends time, a look that is effortlessly sophisticated, whether in a city boardroom or at a country estate for the weekend. Tradition number 3, No visible logos. One of the most telling signs of old money is a noticeable lack of visible logos. In a world saturated with branding, where many use logos to signal status, the truly wealthy often do the exact opposite, operating on a principle of stealth wealth. To them, plastering a designer's name across your chest can be seen as vulgar and a sign of insecurity, as if you need the brand to validate your worth. The philosophy is, if you know, you know. Their status is communicated not to the masses, but to their peers, a small circle who can recognize an item's value by its cut, fabric, and craftsmanship alone. This subtlety is a language in itself, a form of coded communication. While overt branding is generally avoided, this doesn't mean all labels are forbidden. Discreet logos from heritage brands are sometimes seen as acceptable nods to quality. New money often uses logos to announce their arrival. It's an external display meant to impress. Old money, by contrast, generally dresses for themselves and their own circle. By avoiding loud branding, they maintain an aura of exclusivity and privacy, ensuring their wealth whispers rather than screams. This tradition is the epitome of quiet confidence, the understanding that true status doesn't need to be advertised. Tradition number 4, a neutral color palette. The old money color palette is a study in understated elegance. It's dominated by a sophisticated and restrained spectrum of neutrals: navy, beige, cream, ivory, gray, and soft muted pastels. This choice is both aesthetic and practical. A wardrobe built on these tones is naturally cohesive and incredibly versatile, allowing for countless polished outfits without much effort. Loud, vibrant colors and bold patterns are typically used sparingly. Such choices can be seen as attention-seeking and can quickly look dated. Neutrals, on the other hand, are timeless. They provide a clean, sophisticated canvas that lets the quality of the fabric and the precision of the tailoring take center stage. There's a certain serenity and confidence projected by someone dressed in harmonious, muted tones. It's a visual representation of their preference for quiet harmony over loud discord. If you're finding these insights into the world of quiet luxury valuable, take a moment to subscribe and join our community. We're dedicated to exploring the nuances of fine living and timeless style, and we have much more to uncover. Tradition number 5, impeccable tailoring and fit. Perhaps the most important yet often overlooked secret to the old money aesthetic is the absolute necessity of impeccable tailoring. An off-the-rack garment, no matter how expensive, will rarely fit perfectly. Old money understands that the difference between looking simply dressed and looking truly elegant lies in the fit. For them, a tailor isn't a luxury, but a necessity. They know that even a simple piece can be transformed to look bespoke with the right alterations. A sleeve shortened to the perfect length, or a waist taken in by a single inch can make a world of difference. These adjustments ensure the clothing drapes perfectly, creating clean lines and a polished silhouette. Sloppy or ill-fitting clothing is seen as a sign of a lack of care and attention to detail. This tradition goes back to a time when high-quality clothing was custom-made. While many now buy ready-to-wear, they maintain the old-world practice of having it professionally altered. This is the invisible work that elevates their style, and the reason they often look so effortlessly put together. They aren't trying to make their bodies fit the clothes, they are making the clothes fit their bodies. Tradition number 6, minimal, discreet accessories. Just as with their clothing, the old money approach to accessories is one of restraint and meaning. They tend to shun flashy, trend-driven it bags and overt bling in favor of understated, timeless pieces that often carry personal history. Their mantra is, less is more. For jewelry, think classic and discreet. A simple string of pearls, small diamond studs, a delicate gold chain, or a signet ring with a family crest. These pieces aren't chosen to scream wealth, but to complete an outfit with a touch of personal history.
An engagement ring might be a family heirloom, valued as much for its story as its carat weight. This philosophy extends to all accessories. A handbag is chosen for its craftsmanship, not its logo. A watch is often from a classic heritage brand, worn for its engineering and sentimental value. Over-accessorizing is seen as a rookie mistake. As the old etiquette rule suggests, it's often best to take off one accessory before leaving the house. This tradition of minimal accessorizing underscores their belief in elegance through restraint. Tradition number 7, a devotion to natural fibers. The old money wardrobe is a celebration of nature's finest materials. There's a deep preference for natural fibers like wool, cashmere, silk, linen, and high-quality cotton. This choice is rooted in an appreciation for quality, comfort, and longevity. While synthetics are largely avoided for everyday wear, high-performance technical fabrics have found a place in sportswear. Natural fibers generally feel more luxurious, they breathe better, and they age with a grace that most synthetics can't replicate. A linen suit develops a distinguished, soft wrinkle, and a wool coat maintains its structure for decades. These materials have a depth and texture that impart a sense of authenticity and quality. This tradition also connects to a more sustainable and considered approach to consumption. By investing in garments made from natural, durable fibers, they are implicitly rejecting the disposable nature of fast fashion. Their clothing is meant to be cared for, repaired, and worn for many years. This devotion to natural fibers isn't just a matter of taste, it's a commitment to enduring quality. Tradition number 8, heritage brands and custom pieces. While they generally avoid prominent logos, the old money crowd does appreciate certain heritage brands known for their history, craftsmanship, and timeless quality. Think of brands like Hermes for its silk scarves, Ralph Lauren for its classic American sportswear, or Loro Piana for its exquisite cashmere. The loyalty isn't to the name itself, but to the legacy of quality the name represents. However, an even higher form of luxury for this set is the bespoke or custom-made item. This is particularly true for menswear, where a suit from a tailor on Savile Row is considered the pinnacle of elegance. A bespoke piece is created just for the wearer through a process of multiple fittings and meticulous hand craftsmanship. It is the ultimate expression of personal style. This preference is about owning something with a story, something that is a product of skill and tradition rather than mass production. It's a world away from the culture of hyped-up, limited edition drops that define so much of modern luxury. Their choices aren't about what's new and now, but what is proven and timeless. Tradition number 9, a cultivated lifestyle aesthetic. The old money aesthetic extends far beyond the closet. It permeates every aspect of their lives, especially their homes. Their personal spaces are not designed to look like a sterile page from a design catalog. Instead, they feel curated over generations, reflecting a deep appreciation for history, culture, and family. Homes often feature a blend of antique and inherited furniture. There's a comfortable, lived-in quality to their interiors. You'll find walls lined with books that have actually been read, not just purchased for decoration. Art is a significant feature, but it's often classical paintings, sculptures, or artifacts that have been in the family for ages, reflecting personal taste rather than a desire to show off. You might also find subtle markers of lineage, like a family crest on personal stationery or heirloom silver. Fresh flowers from the garden, framed family photographs, and well-loved Persian rugs all contribute to an atmosphere of authentic, unpretentious elegance. This aesthetic is the opposite of the showy, minimalist mega mansions often seen on social media. It's a quiet, comfortable environment that tells a story of a life rich in culture and heritage, not just money. Tradition number 10, cultivated hobbies and pursuits. Leisure time for the old money set is often spent on a specific set of traditional, cultivated hobbies. These pursuits are more than just pastimes. They are an integral part of their social fabric, serving as venues for networking and maintaining community ties. Think of sports like tennis, golf, sailing, and equestrian activities like polo. These activities often require membership in exclusive country clubs or yacht clubs, which serve as private social hubs. Playing a round of golf or a game of tennis is as much about the conversation on the course as it is about the sport itself. These hobbies are typically learned from a young age and are passed down through generations. Beyond sports, other cultivated pursuits include an appreciation for high culture, such as regularly attending the opera, the ballet, or the symphony. Collecting is also a common hobby, but it tends to be in scholarly fields like rare books, antique maps, or fine art. These hobbies require knowledge and patience, reinforcing the old money values of intellectual curiosity and long-term investment. Values, etiquette, and social customs. If fashion and lifestyle are the visible tip of the iceberg, then the values and social codes are the massive, invisible foundation underneath. These next 5 traditions are arguably even more important as they dictate the very mindset of old money and truly define their world.
Tradition number 11, discretion and privacy. The single most important non-negotiable rule of the old money world is discretion. In an age of relentless self-promotion and oversharing on social media, they are fiercely protective of their privacy. You generally won't find them broadcasting their lavish vacations or personal lives online. To do so would be considered the height of vulgarity. Their philosophy is simple: wealth whispers, it doesn't scream. This need for privacy is partly about security, but more profoundly it's about dignity. They believe personal matters should remain personal, and financial matters should almost never be discussed. Asking someone about their income or the cost of something is a major social faux pas. This discretion extends to how they speak about others as well. Gossip and public criticism are avoided. Conflicts are handled quietly. This tradition is a form of self-control. They understand that drawing attention to their wealth invites unwanted scrutiny. They prefer to move through the world without their fortune preceding them. By remaining low-key, they are able to form more genuine connections and are judged for their character, not their bank account. Tradition number 12, polished social graces. Impeccable manners are the currency of the old money world. They are a fundamental part of their upbringing and character, designed to show respect and make others feel comfortable in any situation. This includes things like punctuality, seen as respect for other people's time. It includes the art of conversation, which means being an engaged listener and avoiding controversial topics like money and politics in casual settings. It also means putting away your phone during a meal and giving the person in front of you your full attention. A hallmark of this tradition is the handwritten thank you note. After attending a dinner party or receiving a gift, a thoughtful, handwritten note isn't just polite, it's often an expectation. This simple act demonstrates gratitude with a personal touch that an email or text just can't match. These social graces are all part of a larger philosophy that true sophistication is revealed by how you treat other people. Tradition number 13, intellectual and cultural pursuits. For old money, wealth is not just a financial asset, it's a tool for personal enrichment. There's a deep and abiding emphasis on cultivating the mind. Education is paramount, with a strong tradition of attending prestigious universities, not just for the degree, but for the intellectual environment and the network. But learning doesn't stop after graduation, it's a lifelong endeavor. They are often expected to be well-read and conversant in a variety of topics, from history and philosophy to the arts and global affairs. Their homes are often filled with extensive libraries, and they are genuine consumers of high culture, patrons of museums, attendees of classical music concerts, and supporters of the theater. These pursuits are not about intellectual snobbery. They are about developing a rich inner life and a broad perspective on the world. They understand that cultural capital can be just as important as financial capital. It is what allows them to appreciate beauty and to have conversations of substance. This commitment to intellectual and cultural engagement ensures that wealth is complemented by wisdom and refinement. Tradition number 14. Philanthropy and community involvement. For many old money families, philanthropy is not an afterthought. It is a core responsibility that comes with privilege. This concept, often called noblesse oblige, literally nobility obliges, is the idea that wealth carries with it a social obligation to give back. Philanthropy is often woven into their family identity and passed down through generations. Their approach to giving is often as discreet as their lifestyle. While some may lend their names to university buildings, many prefer to give anonymously or through private family foundations. Their involvement isn't just about writing a check. It often involves serving on the boards of charitable organizations and taking an active role in the causes they support. While philanthropy has become a public relations tool for some, for old money, it has tended to be a more private and deeply ingrained duty. Studies of affluent giving show that while the percentage of all households that give has shifted over the years, the wealthiest households continue to be the most substantial givers. This tradition of giving back is often seen as the ultimate expression of their belief that wealth is not just for their own benefit, but is a resource for the greater good. Tradition number 15. Humility and understatement. The final and perhaps most defining tradition is an all-encompassing ethos of humility and understatement. Truly old money is secure in its position and feels no need to flaunt wealth or accomplishments. In fact, doing so is considered deeply uncouth. They live by the principle that true confidence is quiet. It does not need to announce itself. You will rarely hear them talking about their achievements, their possessions, or their connections. They are more inclined to listen than to speak, and to ask questions about others rather than talk about themselves. When they do speak, they tend to do so in a calm, considered manner. This humility isn't false modesty, it's genuine lack of preoccupation with status. They grew up with money, so it's not a novelty to them. It is simply a fact of their lives, not their entire identity. This tradition of understatement is the thread that ties them all together. It's why they choose quality over logos, timelessness over trends, and privacy over publicity. They know that wealth is a responsibility, not a performance. This quiet humility is often misunderstood, but within their world, it is the ultimate sign of grace and assurance. It is the final unwritten rule that separates the quietly wealthy from the loudly rich. So, there you have it, 15 traditions that quietly shape the world of old money. As we've seen, it's so much more than just an aesthetic trending on social media. It's a comprehensive philosophy, a mindset built around discretion, quality, and legacy. These traditions are not just about spending money, but about preserving it, not just financially, but culturally and socially. They are a set of unwritten rules designed to ensure that a family's fortune, and more importantly their values, endure. The core message is clear. True elegance is cultivated from the inside out, and the most powerful statement is often the one that is never spoken aloud. So, now it's your turn. Which of these traditions surprised you the most? Are there any you think are still relevant in today's world? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. And if you enjoyed this glimpse into a hidden world, make sure to like this video, share it, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Thank you for watching.